NuKKle HeDD Sports. It's in the game.
I mean, there's just more questions you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. Yeah, you better listen. I'm bringing heat. You'll be a fan when I start rapping. Way I'll have your fucking head spinning. I'm known as spit vicious. Release bombs and go tick tick. Boom, you blown me that head missing. I'm a phenomenon. Stacking cheese like it's Parmesan. 8 different flows, call me Octomom. I'm moving fast like the Autobahn. And I'm independent, so I'm not your fucking starving like it's Ramadan. Sick, twisted, gifted. Can't copy, printed. Can't hold me down. I shape shift, I'm liquid. I killed this beat, I might get convicted. They know how I move, it was predicted. Persistent, spoke it into existence. So consistent, no assistance. Hear me once, become addicted. If I rap it, then I live it. There's no cap when I be spitting this. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's fucking Wednesday night, and we got the NuKKle HeDD Sports in the fucking building. What's going on, Hoach?
Yo, what up, Toe? Yeah, what up, everybody?
What's going on, Ray? We chilling like a villain on penicillin with a Mac 11. Just wait for 7. You know how we do. Shit, don't let them fuck around in this business. What's going on, man? It's been a week. How you been, Hoach? How was your 4th?
It was nice. It was good. Nothing too crazy. That's all I needed.
Nice. You get the day to chillax. You get to hear all the
Yeah,
fireworks from the apartment and shit.
gotta relax or whatever. I came out this morning, it looked like a goddamn war zone, but it was all right.
Yo, word. Like, all you see is brown. It looks like brown paper bags stuck to the floor and shit.
It looked like clay. To tell you the truth, clay.
Yeah,
I was like, yo, what the fuck? But I guess it's okay.
word. I mean, it's always funny how everybody says this shit is illegal, but there's so much of this shit, and nobody gets in trouble.
You know who gets in trouble? The people who have it in their backpack, and the cops just happen to see it.
Yeah,
You know, not the motherfuckers that go to PA and buy a whole fucking truckload. Nah. They cool. They right. They're all right. Motherfucker walking around with like 3 rockets in their backpack. Oh, no. Yeah, that's illegal. We're going to have to give you a ticket. And then suck my dick.
word. Get the one guy with the 118 M80 and shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, my man, I just saw fucking, so-and-so with a fucking truckload. Yeah, we know about that. Then why ain't you doing about that? Oh, well, all right, I get it.
Mm-hmm. You know how that shit go.
And
You
I'm
know
saying,
how
like,
that shit go.
it's just funny because I'm like, yo, everybody know the deal. Everybody go to PA and buy mad shit there and bring it over here.
Yep. Either that or south of the border. I remember south of the border was some shit.
Yeah,
But that shit is far though. I ain't even gonna lie. But
but my man, that's like I remember when I was in college. Upstate, you go to places upstate and fucking they had mad shit. It's only here in the city, nigga, motherfuckers want to fuck with you.
yeah, you know, God forbid you have fun. Shit, I remember when I was a kid, man. We used to do that. Be outside in the street, fucking having tanks fighting the airplanes. The fucking that little box that had like 50 fucking firecrackers in the shit,
That's it.
like a barrel full of fucking gunpowder. Like you was deaf for 3 days afterwards.
Dude, I remember one time on my block, motherfuckers unrolled the fucking thing. Like that shit must have been like 100 feet long. They literally unrolled this shit, and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Yeah, it was just. It sounded like a machine gun going on for like 5 minutes straight. But I'm like, "Yo, my man." I was like, "It don't need to be that long."
Word.
Yeah,
Cut
after a
that
while, I
shit up.
was tired. I was like, "Ah, yo, can I see some fucking like lights and some shit? Can I get like a Roman candle?"
Word. A sprinkler or something.
Yo,
A little sparklers.
all I'm hear is rat-tat-tat-tat-tat. I'm like, all right, I'm kind of bored now. A minute of it is cool. After about a minute and a half, you're like, all right, yo, all right, this is like enough.
Word. Like we get the point.
But
Shit.
again,
Especially in a
she
piece
was
of
she was different back in the day.
word. Shit was different back in the day, man. I mean, they still got that the whole bullshit, and that's the one thing I hate about fucking 4th of July. If you go somewhere to watch fireworks, the shit ends at 8, but you ain't getting out of the parking lot until like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, dude, I was just telling somebody that I used to know. This is why I don't do fucking parades and shit like that.
Yeah, it's too many people.
Just way too many people. I
It's
tell people,
like
shut up. I remember the biggest thing was to go to South Street Seaport to watch the Macy fireworks.
word.
And it was fun as a kid, but I had some issues when I was you know a young adult, and I was like, yeah, this is why I hate crowds.
No, yeah. That's another thing. Like you doing this shit. Everybody in New York hate crowds, and then you gonna fucking do this shit. That everybody's fucking in the crowd now. It's like shit.
Yeah, it is what it is.
All them gunshots in the crowd.
Yeah, well, people get motherfuckers get fresh when they in the fucking crowd.
Word. Especially in the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Remember that shit?
Oh, dude, don't even get me started on that fucking fiasco.
Shit.
Motherfuckers ruined just going to a parade, having some fun, meeting up. Let's get the crap, meeting up with some sucias and having a good old time.
Word, shit.
You know, everybody knew the deal. You gonna go, you gonna have fun, and then that's it. But no, motherfuckers wanted to go take shit out of fucking pocket. Like motherfucker, it was a good thing. I want to go fuck this shit up.
Yep. That's what it is, man. You always got that one motherfucker. Always that one motherfucker that starts some shit and then everybody in that motherfucking starts fucking around.
I mean, niggas had a good time back. I used to like that and the Dominican Day Parade. I remember going 180 like on, Saint Nick 100. I think it's like 184th Street or whatever. where like it goes down a little bit and then it comes back up. I
Yeah.
forget what street that's on, but it's like there's a church like right on the block or whatever. You know, if everybody knows where All Star Barbershop is, it's like the block right after that. You know, around there, you go there the day after the Dominican Day Parade, and you know, motherfuckers is having fun. You know, but they of course took that shit too fucking. It became too crazy, and now nothing happens after the Dominican Day Parade.
Yep. So is that one motherfucker, man? Or is that somebody take that shit too fucking far?
Ruin everybody else's fun.
Yep. Shit, because now that shit is all. That's the fucking stereotype for it. You know.
Yo,
That's
bro,
the rep.
if you go to the Heights after the Dominican Day Parade or the Puerto Rican Day Parade, a cop on every like the patrol on every other block.
Yeah.
Like you can't bring out the liquor like you used to anymore. You know, you can't bring out the hookahs or whatever because as soon as they see you with the hookah, they automatically assume you got liquor. You know,
Yep.
like yo, my man's like yo, I'm just trying to have a good time, brother.
Word. And then they over here on some. You got liquor. You a drug dealer. You killed 4 people. We got you under investigation for murder. That's how it be, man.
I mean, I don't mean to laugh, but yeah, it be like that.
Shit. But shit, man. I mean, we got news for the. I don't know what the fuck is in my head, but for some fucking reason, it feels like either something is on my head or my hair is just fucking moving for no reason. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. I'm getting tight. Shit's pissing me off. It's like it was fine until I pressed fucking go live, and then all of a sudden, that's when everybody wants to fuck with me.
But
Shit.
let's hit this up with the biggest news I think coming out right now. You know, Damian Lillard finally requesting a trade, but news saying after that he only wants to take a trade to Miami.
Yeah,
Like, why are you limiting yourself just to Miami?
because I think he thinks Miami's the quickest way to a title.
You know what would have been the quickest way to a title? Getting the fuck out of Portland 2.5 years ago, or some whenever he signed his extension.
Get word.
Like, why are you only waking up now?
Because you know what? I think he had that in him. Like, yo, one, he's trying to get the max deal, and two, he's like, I want to win this shit on my own. Like, you can't.
Well, here's the thing. Never in the NBA have you been able to win it on your own.
Yeah,
You still need motherfuckers behind you that can do shit. You know, like again, you know, when the Lakers and the Celtics were winning, they had squads. It wasn't like, oh, the Lakers only had Magic. No, it was Magic, James Worthy, you know, my man Kareem, you know, Dennis Scott, I forgot Baron Scott or whatever. Like they had a team. Same thing with Boston. It was Larry, you know, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish. You know, like they had teams. Like even Jordan didn't win shit until he fucking got a Pippen and the Horace Grant and the B.J. Armstrong. You know, like Dame, come on now. You should have seen this coming a while ago. And I mean, you knew that Portland wasn't even trying to help you with anybody. Let's cut the crap. I think the best thing they ever tried was when they drafted Greg Olson, and my man couldn't stay healthy. But besides that, who did they ever try to give Dame?
nobody. I think Carmelo Anthony, and that was it.
When Carmelo Anthony was fucking old used up?
Yeah, I think that was when Carmelo Anthony was out of the league. He came back with Portland, and then went to the Lakers, and then they cut him again.
Yeah, but that wasn't Carmelo. That wasn't Carmelo Anthony. That wasn't Melo. That was just, hey, guy, that's a guy called Carmelo Anthony. Because it wasn't like, oh, damn, yeah, you can sit down for a few minutes, Dame. I got this. No, it wasn't. Come on now. Like, you knew Portland wasn't trying to do what you needed them to do, but you knew that years ago.
Yeah. Shit,
And now
yo,
you're saying you only want to take a trade to Miami. Now you're not only are you limiting yourself, but you're limiting Portland. And I get it, fuck Portland or whatever, but who even says that Miami can give you what you're looking for?
that's true. But listen, the people who seem to win with this trade has to be the Trailblazers, because this is what somebody projects. They said that the Nets will be a third team because the Heat don't have enough to acquire Damian Lillard on their own. So the Heat would get Tyler Hero. The Nets would get Tyler Hero from the Heat. The Heat would get Damian Lillard from the Portland, and a 2025 first round draft pick from the Nets. And the Trailblazers would get Spencer Dinwiddie from the Nets, Duncan Robinson from the Heat, Nikolai Jovic from the Heat, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 round draft picks from 24, 26, 28, and 30 from the Heat. They're getting 4 first round draft picks for next year, the 2 years from then, 2 years from then, and 2 years from then. That's what they're projecting. And if the Heat, if Portland wants draft picks, then the Knicks can't get Damian Lillard at all. I don't think the Knicks have draft picks until 2022 or some shit.
Get out of here, really? Wow. Who the fuck did they trade all their draft picks for?
I don't know.
Because it's not like the Knicks got a squad. You know what I'm saying, Toe? It's not
Yeah,
I
no,
can say. It's not I can say. I can see why they traded away their first round draft pick for the next 3 years for these two guys. Like, no. So there goes the Knicks being the Knicks again.
all right. So they traded their own top 14 protected to Portland for Josh Hart. Then so they had a Detroit top 18 protected via Houston to OKC. Pick was deferred to 2024. Washington top 14 protected was deferred to 2024. And then 2024 they got their own, the Dallas top 10 protected, and then the 2 picks that were supposed to be this year or this year, yeah. So we got, and then 2000. So we got 4 in 2024. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 2025. But that's all from other teams.
So we gotta hope these motherfuckers do bad.
Pretty much. And they're talking about, was it Dallas? Let's see. Dallas and Washington. Washington, I can see them. They could, they ain't gonna be that bad. But oh no, Detroit. See, but this is a top 18 protected. So if Detroit makes the top 18, then they keep it, right?
I don't know. That sounds about right. I gotta look more into that. But like you said though, it's none of our picks.
Yeah.
I think protected means that it can't be taken away from them. I don't know. I think to me that's what protected means.
Let's see.
Motherfuckers is still popping fireworks in my neighborhood. Like motherfuckers, shit, I got rid of them all last week, all yesterday. I mean, trying to see what it means there, Toe.
Yeah. Okay, so here you go. For example, the New York Knicks recently traded Kemba Walker and draft rights to Jalen Duran in exchange for a Milwaukee Bucks future first round top 4 protected pick in 2025. For the 2025 NBA draft, if the Bucks pick falls between pick 5 and 30, it is owed to the Knicks. However, if this pick falls between 1 and 4, the Bucks keep their pick.
So it's
So
not even
if
like guaranteed picks. Wow.
yeah, so but I don't know. All right, so let me keep reading. Um, the Bucks, as you can see, unprotected picks are less risky than protected picks. Is important consideration. Now, in most cases, protected picks come with some contingencies. The team acquiring the protected pick will have an opportunity to settle it in the following year if it falls outside of the bounds of agreed draft range. It means from 1 to 4 in the Bucks' previous example. For example, the Knicks also own the Detroit Pistons' protected first round pick in 2023. It is the top 18 protected. All expectations around the league suggest that this pick will fall below number 19 based on the state of the Pistons roster. Therefore, they will be likely to keep this pick in 2023. Although this should happen, the Knicks will get another opportunity in 2024 to secure the top 18 protected selection. This is where it gets interesting. In 2025, if the pick is still yet to be settled, Detroit will become top 13 protected in 2026, top 11 protected. These are continuous. So, if let's say if Detroit falls under 19, then they have a chance to get another top 18 protected. If they fall under 18 that year, then it's under 17 and then under 16. I guess it's every year until they fucking get a pick. I don't know.
Wow.
It's complicated. That's what that fucking sounds complicated.
It sounds incredibly stupid.
That too. But yeah,
Wow. Wow. That sounds. that
that's what I said.
is. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yep.
It don't like why would you even do that? Because again, you don't know what the team is gonna do after you trade that pick, after you acquired that pick.
Yeah. Especially a
It-
team that's not like projected to fucking win anytime soon.
well, no, let's say with the shit with the Bucks, right? They get it if it's 4 and below. Now, what happens if your man, the Greek Freak, gets hurt? You know what I'm saying? And the Bucks do horrible, and they enter the lottery and they end up with the number 3 pick. Guess what, New York? That means you don't get a fucking pick. It slides
Yeah.
into next year.
Yeah, they're saying it's risky, but
And like let's say when it slides into next year, Is it still the same? Is it still a top four projected pick? You know what I'm
I
saying?
think it is the next year, but the year after that, I think it's top 3 protected.
So then it'll go back to if they don't. Let's say for some miracle the Bucks get a top two pick, then the next year after that it'll go down from top three to top two.
Yeah, I think that's what they said. But you
Not
know,
only is that stupid and risky, that's highly complicated.
yeah. It's no good for a Chico. If my
Yo,
calculations are correct.
that is highly highly complicated.
Yes.
Like you would need to have a person hire a person just to follow that.
Yeah. Pretty much. Because yeah.
Now, mind you, it's very rare when the team goes back to back years with a top four pick because the NBA does the lottery. They don't do worst record, but it could be in reality it can be 3 or 4 years before you see that pick again.
Yeah.
Wow, stupid, stupid, stupid. And this is why a team like the Knicks keeps failing.
Yo, I don't know who's running the see that's the thing. It's I don't know who's running
It's
this shit.
James fucking Dolan.
Because it's like, yo, they're gonna just take picks from anybody and just fucking pray that they do good or they do, or they do bad, like, and for nothing. Because they traded away picks for Hart, and Hart seemed to be alright, but
Right.
still, he's it's like that's not the answer we needed. He's just a good,
He's a good
fucking
piece.
yeah, he's a good piece, but he's not
He's not right. He's not a superstar. He's not an all-star. He's a good piece.
and then we don't do nothing. Like all of our picks are
Or like my homegirl Celia Cruz would say, it's not very good looking.
seriously. It is definitely not very good looking.
Wow, that really does not make any kind of sense to me.
It's yo, it because it's like yo, and then they deferred it. Like that's what gets me. Is like, why did you defer those picks this year? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like what happened that y'all deferred that shit?
they probably throw they can outsmart motherfuckers and look at where they at now.
That's true.
Damn, man. See, that shit right there just gave me a fucking headache.
I hear you, bro. That shit gives me a headache too. Just thinking, like how who made that rule? Like we'll get you a protected pick, and then we'll fucking
It doesn't matter who made the rule. Why are you doing trades where in 20 was it 2024 you could potentially have three first round draft picks, but that is all connected to what the team does. So you can go from 3 to 0 picks in the first round again in back to back years. Because we didn't have a first round draft pick this year.
yeah.
Wow. Thank you, Knicks management, for being the stupidest motherfuckers in basketball.
Shit.
I am flabbergasted right about now. That is just stupid. I mean, you do that if you're like, let's say Denver or a team that you know you're gonna be in the playoffs, and I mean deep in the playoffs, not fucking make it to the first round and fucking lose. You know what I mean? Like like that's like what remember what the Rams did a couple of years ago where they were just trading around first round draft picks or whatever. I mean, it got them the Super Bowl, but now they're feeling the effects of it. Like I
Yeah.
can understand if you're doing that in basketball, but the Knicks are nowhere near winning a fucking playoff. The NBA title.
Yeah. That yeah.
Wow, utterly stupid. All right, man. Let's move on because this fucking not only is it stupid, it's fucking frustrating.
Yeah, it is true because the only thing the Knicks did this year was sign Dante DiVincenzo to a 4-year deal, and even Derrick Rose left and he went to Memphis.
Mind you, didn't Derrick Rose say he was retiring after this year?
I think so.
That way the Knicks wouldn't pick up his fucking option.
Yeah, yo, nobody wants to be in the Knicks.
I mean,
Nobody.
truthfully, why would you? Why would you? You see what our management just did?
Yeah.
Coño, maldito estúpido.
Pretty much, but it seems
Like,
like this. Go ahead.
I really just want to go up to them and do fucking the Back to the Future where you fucking hello McFly, hello.
McFly, McFly, McFly.
Wow, that's really fucking stupid.
Yeah. Um, I mean, we have a decent core. We like a decent core, but we definitely need someone that's gonna be that guy that's gonna want to take this shot.
We
We need
actually
that.
need we need a superstar. We don't have a superstar on the team.
Yeah.
And all you Julius Randle fans, I said it. We don't have a superstar on the team. Julius Randle is not a superstar. Get over it. Goodbye and good day, sir.
Oh, my man
You
said,
get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Facts.
"Yo, but it looks like the Suns ain't fucking around because the Suns got Bradley Beal, Jordan Gooden, and Isaiah Todd from the three team trade with the Wizards and the Pacers. Then they got Keita. I don't know who the fuck that is, but they also got Eric Gordon to agree to a deal, and then a bunch of other people. They
Wow,
look like
man.
they're not fucking around here.
I mean, they'll be able to outscore every fucking team, but
Where's the defense?
exactly.
I mean, how much defense does the Warriors have?
like maybe 10%, and
They
that's
seem to.
if Green is out on the court. If he's not on the court, ain't nobody fucking playing defense.
That's true.
Wow. All right, let's move along. Brownie's projected to be going to Atlanta. You think your man LeBron follows his son to ATL?
I don't know. I honestly think they're saying he's projected to go to Atlanta, but I think the Lakers would do what they need to do to get Bronny.
And what is that?
I don't know.
At least you're honest about it, because I don't have a fucking clue either.
Yeah, I mean, unless let's say, well, I don't think they would trade for draft picks. Like, I don't think they would sit there and be like, "Yo, we're gonna trade this guy for the first pick of the draft." But I do think that they would be like, "Yo, if you draft Bronny, we would trade this guy for Bronny," and it would be like what they did with Kobe, the Charlotte Hornets did with Kobe. They signed him and then traded him. But who
Yeah,
are they giving up?
I never understood that at the NBA, the sign and trade. If you wanted to trade him or whatever, why you sign him?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things. It's like for the first round pick, it's too expensive, but for this specific player, we can make a better deal.
Right.
But also, it's like, yo, we want the first pick. Are you gonna get Bronny? Yeah. That's what we want. Here you go. And it's like, and the first pick, Tito Ecuador goes to the Lakers. Woo. And then the second pick, the Knicks get Bronny, and they fucked up everything. Like, you gave
Very
us the
true.
washing machine in Bradleyville. But I don't know. Do you think that Bronny's gonna be in Atlanta? Because I think those projections are full of shit.
Well, they are what are. They're just projections.
Yeah. Because you never know. The Knicks might be like, oh, I fainted. And now they got the first pick of the draft. And we get Tito Santana.
Oh man, that would be so fucking crazy.
Imagine we just ruined the fucking first pick of the draft and Tito Santana's on there.
Wow, man. I mean, he did say he wanted to play at least 1 year with his son, right?
That's what he's saying. That's what everybody else is saying. But
Does
my
it make?
thing is, does he want to play 1 year with his son on the same team, or does he want to play 1 year with his son on the league?
I believe he said on the team.
Because then he's gonna have to sacrifice. Because if I'm a team that has all these like this position, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I got Bronny. And the only thing we want is LeBron. We'll trade you for LeBron, but we ain't trading Bronny. Just to have LeBron on the team, you know what I'm saying? Because then at least you
Right.
can make money off him.
No, absolutely. But to me, that just let's say for lack of a better thing that it's gonna he Brownie gets drafted by The Hawks, right? Let's say he gets drafted by the Hawks,
Yeah.
and they're like, even the Hawks are like, yeah, you know what, LeBron, we don't want you.
Damn, but would you say that though? Like,
I mean, not for nothing, but I mean, this is for next year, right?
yeah. I don't know, man. It's not like LeBron is declining like that. You know what I'm saying? Like next year, I think LeBron should at least be good enough to maintain numbers. You put him up there with a nice core guys, like you put him up there with the Knicks, and hopefully he doesn't have to do everything himself.
I mean, at that age, I hope not.
Word.
But
But
at the same time, I don't think he's gonna be going for fucking 40-point games.
shit, on the Knicks, he might be the only one. He might be the only one on the Knicks going for 40-point games.
Man, just wow, man, the visual there with the points.
They're all just sitting there like, oh my God, this is how you play basketball?
I mean, but think about it. Like let's say basketball doesn't have a salary cap, right? Cap, right? They don't, right?
I think they do, but I think it's like a big ass salary cap.
All right.
It's one of those like the shit they got enough, and then they got like the ultra cap, and then the Captain America, and then they got like the hidden cap, and then they got I don't know how it works. I just know they got some shit. This is where we
Man,
would need
I don't know.
Joseph.
I think if whatever team that happens, you're gonna be between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah. But all right, hold on. Who's projected to go number one? What is it, 2024? NBA mock draft. Let's see. Who's projected to go number one? The Wizards are projected to have the first pick. And they're supposed to get Matisse Gonzalo. Bro, I don't know what's going on, but for some reason, people stop using American like English names. Like this gotta be some like I don't think they pick basketball players and football players based off of talent. They pick them based off of names. Like my name is Zumbabo Gazigulugue, and I'm a fucking tight end for Milwaukee and shit. And they go, you know what? We need him on the roster. Like Awumbawe was the first round draft pick. But it's like, yo, bro, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Whose name is this shit? I know he didn't go through no fucking Ellis Island. Them giving him your boom away. Like, fuck out of here. They'd call him the Washington or some shit.
Take up half the pages writing the name once.
Yeah. Like, yo, my man, here goes 27 letters. Use it how you may. Waka the womb away. And Antetokounmpo and shit. Like, this is some weird ass, like Jacoby Walter. Jared like who the fuck? Mackenzie Makbago. He's going to the Blazers. DJ Wagner. yo, somebody sitting there going, nah, these guys have NBA exclusive names. And boom. Oh, they're saying Bronny James Jr. Wow, is dropped down to 28th pick for the Bucks. Imagine LeBron James's son goes to the Bucks on the 28th pick. Imagine LeBron James, Bronny, Antetokounmpo, and everybody else that just got to the Bucks. Malika Baisley, Drew Crowder, Brook Lopez, all them motherfuckers on the Bucks. And then Antetokounmpo would sit there and be like, I finally have someone who's willing to play in the playoffs. Yo, I don't know who's like, in all honesty, who comes up with these mocks? Because Zion Williams, I could have told you was a bust when I watched that championship game. He wasn't nobody to like. He wasn't like, yeah, he was an alright player, but he wasn't no like, oh my god, the next LeBron James or the next Jordan. Nope, my man was just a kid come out his shoes. And they got him because he's a star. They wanted. I remember Stephen A. Smith wanted the Knicks to get him because he had a name. Shit.
Wow.
Let's see what this mock draft is. Who the fuck is this? Isaiah. Yo, these kids look like they're 90 pounds, 6'7".
Soaking wet.
Yeah, man. Like, basketball players are big people. I don't think they knew this shit. Wow, this kid looked like fucking Spider-Man. Matis Buzzleys. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Let's see. Judah Mintz. And my man throwing up the blood sign. All right. Nice. Bobby Clintman. There's a Bobby Clintman, 6'10". From the looks of it, he's about 83 pounds. Jacoby and Myers going to the fucking Atlanta Hawks, 16. Oh, this got the New York Knicks at 17. And we're gonna get Adam Bona. I don't know who the fuck. So you're telling me the Knicks won't take Bronny just for the fuck of it? Just
wow,
the fuck
man.
of LeBron James? Oh shit, we got Kofi. Look, I'm over here looking at the picks. Let me show y'all. We got Kofi going number 20. My man Kofi Winston from the Dirty Heels is in the draft in 2024. And that's 7 foot tall.
Ah, man, that's just again another complicated mess.
Yeah, this is. Yo, he hasn't came up yet. Oh, here you go, number 25 to the Lakers. Bronny, yo, you think the Lakers are gonna have the ability to draft LeBron James' son? And why the fuck wasn't he drafted in the last mock draft? You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, wait. This is what I don't understand. How did this guy not go? The Lakers are gonna draft LeBron James.
Stupid. It just doesn't sound right.
All right, because I'm going back to that first one. This one's saying that the Lakers are going to be 25. In this one, the Cavs are 25. How did the Knicks are still 22? How do the Lakers get? How will these guys have different picks? Are they projecting who's going to be in what order?
Just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm here just trying to think, like, You know, if it's just a slim chance to be like, oh, okay, I see what they're doing, and honestly, I can be like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck they're doing either. I don't think. I mean, I guess these kids got to be good or something. Is to be picked over a name like that.
To be picked over a name like that.
Because I was serious, bro. It's like LeBron James' son. That's a name. Everybody wants a name.
I'm seeing try to just think like, wow. So in next year, basically free agency is going to be a shit show.
Yeah. Basically. But
I just somehow, some way, the Knicks still end up getting fucked over.
always, I don't think there's ever a chance that we don't get fucked over. There's always like for some, it's always the Knicks can have the first, second, third, and 18th pick in the draft, and we'll give it up for fucking Tony Parker. My man will be on Tony Parker. Tony Parker will be a coach, and we trade all them picks with him.
Wow. Yo, what up, Le?
What up, Lay?
I just in what world does that make any kind of sense?
I don't know, man. It shouldn't be this fucking difficult neither. You know what I'm saying? Like it should be easy. This is the person we want. This is the person we getting. But
no, he comes with all these other fucking simulations. Well, if my son gets drafted by so and so, that's where I'll be going.
word. Toe's head is branded by Spalding. I wish they had the balls to fucking sponsor this fucking show. As a Spurs fan that has been going through it for the last 3-4 years, I feel y'all. I hate you, Lay, but the Knicks are like the Jets of the basketball league. We get some dude that's a bench player for another team, and it's like the Knicks got a phenomenal player. Who? we just spent millions of dollars on him. Who is this fucking phenomenal player we just got? I haven't heard of this guy ever. He's been an 18-year vet. What?
Wow. I mean, what do you mean? You don't know what? I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. You don't know who he is.
Shit. A Babalu way is shit.
Yeah, that's so. Again, you have one player basically dictating what's going to happen.
Yeah, but I think LeBron James has been dictating what's going to happen for years now. That almost ever since he stepped in the league.
I think I honestly think like the only time might have been when he was a rookie.
Yeah, because once his contract was up and he made that announcement, I'm taking my talents to South Beach. That's it. Whatever he does, everybody's in the palm of his hands. Yo, Lay, you gonna be available around 11 o'clock? But yeah, that.
Next best player is Spike Lee.
Yo, that would have been the case if he didn't fucking cause us to lose against Reggie Miller. If he would have shut up, we would have beat Reggie Miller. We would have had a championship. But no. The commissioner.
The fix is in. Is that what you're telling me?
Mm-hmm. That decision was dumb and it made the NBA look bitch mode. Yo, I feel like the NBA was on some whatever it takes to get eyes on us. You sit there
Whatever.
and make a decision. Yeah, I remember seeing it. Like it was on the TV, and it was like, "Yo, this is an hour-long special," and I'm like, "Yo, wait a minute. You are literally gonna have an hour-long show of you talking shit." And Stephen A. Smith was like, "Yo, let's cut the shit, bro. We know he's going to the Heat. We know he's going to the Heat. Why the fuck we got this show on? He's going to the Heat, everybody." And then he comes out and goes, "I'm gonna take my talents to South Beach," and he puts the fucking hat on, like if he just fucking decided to come out of college, I'm gonna play for Georgia Tech. It's like, damn.
I mean, that's just
Yeah, he did raise money for the Boys and Girls Club, but it's still like,
no. Listen, man. What he does with stuff like that, I can't hate on him. But the fact that he's basically holding the NBA hostage. I want to play with my son.
word.
So it's and the teams are like, okay, well, they get LeBron James, who's a year older than what he was last year.
Yeah,
Now,
I mean, yeah.
is it old LeBron James better than somebody who's half younger than him? Like let's say this. Let's say by some miracle, Bronny gets drafted by a team that made it to the finals last year, and they go and they have to resign their guys and stuff like that. They draft Bronny, and then they go to LeBron. Yo, we don't have money to sign you. Sorry.
Yeah, that's true. Cause it's like, yo, LeBron wants to play with his son, but where does he go?
To the streets.
Yeah. He's gonna be in the N1 tournament with his son.
Well, we know he ain't gonna be no big baller tournament.
The big three.
Or whatever that shit was. No, whatever that shit the Lamelo's father was talking about.
Oh yeah, the big baller brand or whatever the fuck that shit was.
Yep. Man, I'm just sorry. Like, like just to say that, yo, no matter where your son goes, you're gonna go and play with him. Just for you can say that you played on the same team as your son. Doesn't make any sense to me, man.
Yeah, it it makes sense for a father son. Like I can understand him wanting to play with his son, but it doesn't make sense for other teams. Because even if you get Bronny, like you said, you gotta give away a foot and like half a hand for LeBron, and then you probably not gonna get LeBron for more than a year, if you're lucky 2 years, because he's gonna want that 1 year contract because that's what he's famous for.
Right, but again, how about the team goes, yo, you're not worth the headaches.
Yeah, but then the commission is gonna force him to trade Bronny because commissioner was like, I do whatever the fuck I want.
Apparently, he's like my man Peoples. If he goes like this, 3 people on the east side get got.
Word.
Like I'm sorry, it doesn't make any sense to me. Simply because it's all precedented on where LeBron James or Brownie gets drafted.
Yeah. That's what
But
it's all based on where Ronnie gets drafted. But
that really
it-
sucks, man.
yeah, but then you got to think like, how good is Bronny? Is he worth all that?
But at this point, it's almost like they're a package deal. So not only is how good is Brownie, is how good is LeBron going to be another year older? Like think about it. Like how many like days off didn't he take during this year in the NBA? It was
Shit, I
like
don't
it
even know.
right. It was like in the second half that was like, yo, yeah, he's not playing because he's resting for the playoffs.
Yeah, shit.
I'm
And for
sorry,
a
man.
while,
It took
they almost
yeah.
wasn't in the playoffs.
Well, again, he was in the East. It's not like the East is surrounded by fucking the best teams around.
That's true.
I'm here thinking, man.
The most PR Dominican ever. Who the fuck is the most PR Dominican ever?
Now, let's continue with this. You know, like what kind of salary is LeBron going to demand?
Well, I think he might take a lesser salary to play with his son. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he might be on some. I made a lot of money. I'll be good with.
500,000. Again,
I don't know.
unrealistic.
I don't know about five
Unrealistic.
hundred thousand.
Yeah, unrealistic. But let's say they'd be like, "Yo, we'll give you the league minimum for a veteran," which was like 1.5 mil or
900,000.
something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Shit, he be
Like,
doing
would
it in
you
fucking
would he
Ravens.
would he take something like that just to play with his son?
I think so. For 1 year, like my man made what $600 million with the Nike sign before he wasn't even a fucking draft pick.
I mean, true.
I think he might. You know, but ho- but then again, like,
Hmm.
well, he would be. Would he be a complete free agent?
Yes, yes, but he would be a complete free agent.
Shit.
Whew, man, that would be like I want to be there when this shit happens. Like, cause right now, whoever drafts his son is pretty much gonna have the power to say, yeah, or oh yeah, come on board. It's like that's to me. It's like, yeah, I LeBron, you've made your money, whatever, but now you're putting all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah. Then he'll be an unrestricted free agent too.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they
There's
said
no limit to what he can do.
but they said that if he opts in, it'd be $97 million for the next 2 years, which making him the highest earned player in the history of NBA with $532 million. What's going on, Tyson? Oh, people's from Shaft. Okay. Yo, Lay, you gonna be available around 11 o'clock tonight?
Man, I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's
And let's put it like this. You know what I'm saying? Let's say he's able to sign whatever team drafts his son. But let's say at the position he's at, and I understand that LeBron, can play pretty much any position he wants. But let's say the position that he is pretty much going to play, they already got like an all-star there. Like, what do you tell your all-star?
LeBron James is here.
Yeah, LeBron James said, I don't give a fuck if you average a triple double last year, you're going to be coming off the bench.
Pretty much. Somebody's got to be off the bench, and it ain't gonna be Bron.
But now again, now you just alienated. You know what I'm saying? You're a superstar. Now I'm not
Yeah,
saying this is gonna happen. This is all hypothetical, but
I hear you, but it's still one of those things. Like, my man, that's Bron James. Like, if they had if people had the opportunity to get Jordan, how many people would have been like, "Yo, fuck that, we want Jordan." Even at his old age, Jordan was doing his thing.
I mean, yeah, he was. But do you want Jordan who when he retired with the Bulls, or do you want Jordan when he was with the fucking Washington Wizards and couldn't buy a bucket?
Jordan, Jordan. What I mean, no, Jordan had good numbers on the Wizards.
He did, but he wasn't Jordan. And I think a lot of people are going to expect LeBron to be LeBron, if and when he signs with any team that his son get that drafts his son.
Oh,
Woo, man, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting.
yeah. Yo, Jordan averaged 21 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, one and a half steals in 142 games, and started 120 games across the 2 seasons he was with Washington. Not bad. I mean, it's not Jordan's numbers, but it's still a good player's numbers.
Yeah, and I'll give you that. But a lot of players tend to overvalue themselves.
That's true, but it's also like, how much revenue did my man make for the Wizards? Just being there.
Woo, child.
Imagine how much revenue he would have made for the Knicks. They already spend like $7,000 a fucking ticket, and there's nobody's there.
Boy. Interesting. But enough of LeBron and whatever might happen with him.
We yeah. We got UFC 290, which happens on Saturday, July 8th. Alexander Volkanovski versus Yair Rodriguez. Some people saying the best in the world versus a good up and comer. Interim champion versus champion. Who you got on that?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know that UFC, man. It's all precedented on if one person can get the other person to fight, not fight their game.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it's a
saying?
big
If
thing to
if you
take.
know that if you know your points as a striker and you're above average on the mat, you're gonna try to ground and pound or even maybe submit him when he's on his back. Pause. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
if you know the guy as a wrestler, of course you don't want to wrestle with him. You want to have him stand toe to toe with you and slug it out.
yeah. But this is the thing, though. They're both strikers, and I I know Yair Rodriguez has some slick striking, but I feel like this is one of those where Volkanovski might be a little bit too unpredictable for Yair. You know, because if Volkanovski's got that much of a problem for Holloway, then yeah, I don't know about Yair staying up there. You know how sometimes you get that feeling where it's like, all right, no, the champion got to fall at least once. Like when Juliana Pena
Right.
fell to paint to I mean the lioness fell to Juliana Pena. I had this feeling like I don't know. I feel like the lioness is gonna lose, and I don't have that feeling with Volkanovski. If that makes sense. You know, but it should be a good match. I don't know how long. Like some Joseph thinks Volkanovski's gonna take it. And
Well,
listen, man,
they're both striker, sure. So we got to look at who has the better striking, and not only that, but because you can throw a lot of punches, but doesn't always mean you're hitting your target. Like between the two of them, who has a better, I guess, percentage of hitting their opponent?
Volkanovski.
Woo!
The one thing, Yair Rodriguez has the height advantage, but Volkanovski showed that it doesn't really matter because so did Max Holloway, and he nullified that shit quick.
Man, I don't know. I just want to see the fight. Like I think on that one, I just want to see them throw punches, connect with haymakers, see somebody. Like I don't even want elbows. I just want them to fucking slug it out. Like
Stand in the middle of the ring and just start start pounding
yo
each
for
other.
real, yeah. Let be like yo, let's go to the middle of the ring and let's just throw everything and let's see who doesn't get knocked out.
Your best versus my best. Let's fucking do it.
And that's it. If you think that you can strike better than me, let's go into the middle of the ring and let's slug it out.
Who do you think that benefits? Because I'm not gonna lie, The only person I see that benefits is Vitor Belfort, and fucking Wanderlei Silva, and Robbie Lawler. And maybe Justin Gaethje. Other than that, I don't see that shit benefiting none of these motherfuckers. Volkanovski versus Yair Rodriguez. Like Volkanovski gonna make easy work of him in the second round. Boom, out rematch with Islam. Yo, not for nothing. Volkanovski showed that Islam ain't had shit. He just, for some reason, it was just one of those like he was content with like letting them know, like, yo, my nigga, you ain't got that wrestling skill. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's what it looked like. It was like, yo, you ain't got this wrestling skill that you think you got. And he just let it be like, here, keep your title. I just want to let you know that I'm the man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. No, I know Yair Rodriguez. Yair Rodriguez has some good striking, but the thing is, it's like Volkanovski seems like he's on a different fucking level. Cause Yair looked good against Max Holloway, but Holloway was still catching him here and there. And Volkanovski's one of those fighters that until they lose, you can't go against them.
I can go against whoever else. I can go against whoever I want.
No, I hear you. It's just it's just like, how can you go against this dude without having, going against him because you got a favorite? It's like this dude, his skill is almost undeniable at this point.
Oh, you know how it is? You go bet on the other guy because he's the underdog, and the payout's going to be higher.
Yeah, right. But like let's say if Yair Rodriguez did win, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, I would kind of be surprised because it's like when this dude beat shit, I forgot his fucking name. The guy that just beat Henry Cejudo. Aljamain Sterling. When he beat that other fucking Russian dude, Peter Yan, because of that knee, it was like, all right, you know what? You won because of the knee, whatever. You had the title. But then when he beat him in the second fight, and like he won convincingly, it's like, okay, this guy is as good as they say, but was it luck? I don't see Yair dropping skill like that.
Okay.
Like if he loses, the next fight is gonna be a fucking barn burner, and he's gonna beat his ass. I'll be surprised if he knocks out Volkanovski in the first round. That would be surprising. He does a fucking Conor McGregor, Jose
Aldo. Yeah.
I was gonna call him Jorge Santi.
Wow. Wrong sport.
Yeah, we got an independent wrestler versus Conor McGregor. You missed the fight.
All right. Between the two, who you think has the weaker jaw?
That's a good one because I can't say which one has a weaker jaw, but I do know that Volkanovski can take fucking shots. I know he ate a couple shots from Max Holloway. He ate a couple shots from Islam.
Because there are some guys out there who are fucking. They can brawl, but the moment their jaw gets tapped, they're going out.
Yeah.
That's funny. I knew a few bitches with some strong jaws. Oh man.
Yair has a sus jaw. Okay, so that weaker jaws is sus out the context. I know a few bitches with some strong jaw. Hey, Rodriguez Volk can take some serious hits and not even flinch. Yeah, I mean, listen, man, that's what makes this fight so intriguing because Volkanovski showed us what he's capable of, and he's getting better all the time, and you cannot rule this man out. But Yair is also one of those guys that does some crazy shit. Like he's been keeping up or just like out shadowing like these fucking guys that he's not supposed to be. So the thing is, does he catch up to Volkanovski's skill? Does he get lucky? Or does Volkanovski show him like, yo, you almost there. You just gotta wait until I retire.
Hmm. What's the age difference between the two?
Let's see. Wow, they don't.
Yeah, when he dropped the Korean Zombie, that was crazy. Yeah, I remember that.
How they not have his age here? Like, how the fuck am I on the website and I don't have his? Oh, okay. So Volkanovski is 34 years old. He's 65 inches tall. If that means anything to you. And Yair Rodriguez is 30 years old. He's 71 inches tall. So he's 6 inches. He's 6 inches taller than Volkanovski. See, the reach is what? 71 inches. Let's see the reach in Volkanovski. 71 and a half. Volkanovski has more reach than Yair? The fuck out of here. Yeah,
Wow.
he has a half an inch reach advantage on Yair. 41. And then the leg reach. All right, so Yair has a 5.5 inch leg reach difference. They're both old enough to hit their prime. Yo, for real. My man got some long ass arms for a short guy. Cause what's 66 inches? Like 5'5"?
Nah, I don't think it's 5'5".
Yeah, it is. It's 5'5".
Jesus.
I just Googled it.
Wow.
And Yair is 5'9". So
Wow, that's impressive. You know, when you figure out, motherfucker, his arms must fucking be dragging on the fucking floor. God damn it.
damn.
No man, think about it. He's 5'5", but he sounds like he has a reach for a guy that's like six. Like what? Almost like 6 or 6'1".
Yeah. Shit, the next fight, the co-main event is Brandon Moreno versus Alexander Pantoja. Flyweight, the champion versus the number 2 contender. I don't know. I think Brandon Moreno's had this one. I don't remember this guy fighting for a title. I don't know if he's gonna be ready for that shit.
True, but you know what they say? Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
True. There's no such thing as the co-main event. I hear you, but that's what they call it. The fight before the main event.
Listen, that we didn't give it the name. They did.
Okay, so here you go. This is better for Lay. The main event before the main event. You got the main event, which is Brandon Moreno versus Alexander Pantoja, versus right before the mainer event with Alexander Volkanovski versus
The main event.
yeah, the mainer event. Yeah. The second to last match. It's a secondary event.
That's funny. Yeah, but you know what? I really, really just want, an actual fight.
I think they're gonna give you. I think they're gonna give you because Brandon Moreno's Mexican, and the dude he's facing is Brazilian. I honestly think it translates over from boxing to MMA. That Mexican warrior spirit, it's hard to beat. So you're gonna have to come as a savage there. You know what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying.
So we might get a fight. Both of we got two men in the main event and the mainer event that are Mexican,
The main event. Wow.
and then the not the main, the prime event, which is before the main event. Some dudes from South Africa, Darius Dupulova Francais versus Robert Whitaker, which I know Whitaker was trying to find himself, and then they got a hooker in this shit too, Dan Hooker, and Robbie Lawler's on the prelims. Tell me how blasphemy that shit is. Robbie Lawler is on the prelims.
Wow.
Yeah, man. That
How the mighty have fallen.
seriously is not for nothing. This man is gonna probably give you fight of the night. Shit, I might be broke going. You know something? I might have to Jack Sparrow that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if I could be spending $75 for a fucking event with no fucking Jerry Springer green ooze and shit on it.
He said Jerry Springer.
That's what I need, man. That's what made me like green women. That green ooze that was in the infomercial for the Jerry Springer uncut shit.
Wow.
And the heart wants what the heart wants. But yeah, it's crazy because, not to get off topic, but it's always been known. Let's go on the Jerry Springer show. We're breaking up. We just guessed we're breaking up. I'm sorry. If
Oh,
you want to
Maury.
go on the Jerry Springer show, you a man. You used to be a man, or you cheating on me with a midget. Either way,
Oh,
we're
who knows?
breaking
Oh,
up.
my father.
You're right. We're breaking up. You got a twin sister that's been molesting me while I sleep. We're breaking up. Sound like the villain in a Van Damme movie, Duplass, the South African. Darsus Duplass. Here, look. I'll fucking show this. I know you guys are fucking scholars when it comes to reading and shit. And you read this fucking guy's name,
Hey, Diablo.
right? Un ching ching bang chung Duplass. Shit. I mean, I think we pretty much covered everything.
I'm here thinking. I'm trying to scratch my brain. Um, you know, well, you know what? Baseball and what's going on with the kid from the Angels, the Japanese kid that pitches and bats. To report that the Angels are might be thinking about trading him.
Really?
Yeah,
You gotta come to the Yankees. Let's give him Saint Drew or whatever. Who else we got on the Yankees? There's a Saint somebody on the Yankees. There's always a Saint on the Yankees.
I mean, we got we know we got some players that we can probably send to the minors or whatever, but
Yeah. I
mm,
mean, shit, he's supposed to be one of the greatest players now. Fuck it. Why not get him?
right now he's like Stephen A. Smith said it. Right now he is the modern day Babe Ruth. He pitches and can strike out 10 to 15 guys, and he hits. So he's hitting for average, and he's sitting for home runs. I mean, you can't ask for anything more. But with Mike Trout being out, I don't think they're going anywhere. So now, no, Anaheim is like, it might be easier to trade this guy now.
Yeah, before we don't get nothing for him. But that's the one thing about baseball. You could play this shit for like 80 years.
I mean, yeah, if you keep yourself in shape.
He said scratching your brain, that's not healthy. Yo,
It's
a
a
mind is
figure.
a terrible thing to waste, and a waste is a terrible thing to mind.
It's a figure of speech, jackass. But I mean, think about that. This kid right now, I think, when he's pitching, he's in the top 10 in ERAs, and I think top 10 in strikeouts at the moment. And as a batter, he's top 10 in batting average and top 10 in home runs and runs batted in, RBIs.
And then he's gonna come to the Yankees, and we're gonna be like, hit home runs.
You only try to hit home runs.
Don't even try to strike people out. Just hit home runs.
I mean, the thing, the status of baseball right now is it's so up in the air. And they introduced that, was it a 15-second clock,
Yeah,
like in between pitches, and that definitely has helped the game because it's speeded up. So watching baseball live is totally different than watching baseball through your TV.
this is true. It's faster. For some reason, it's fucking faster.
Correct.
And you ain't got all the commercials, and every inning is a different commercial. Every timeout is a commercial. Every time the batter fucking velcros his glove is a commercial. Like they're competing with the WWE for the most commercials.
Wait, the NW who?
The WWE.
Shit. I mean, the WWE right now is considered like three shows. You got NXT, SmackDown, and Raw. They're all treated like different shows right now. So it's
Yeah. Well, that's by design because of the draft. But they not gonna do nothing organic with that shit. The WWE.
I don't know, man. I gave up TV a while ago. I just do internet. So most of my commercials of the WWE are on my Instagram.
Yeah. TV commercials piss Lay off. I mean, they pissed me off too. I don't know how during Raw we went to commercial and I'm seeing two women hugging and it's like, do you have herpes simplex 10? Get or vote your dime. And Victor Maitland won't throw you out the window next time. Like what?
That's crazy.
Word. Like
Nah,
what the
man.
fuck is going on?
Nah, man. But it's Right now I think just baseball. I think most sports are in.
Limbo.
I think I would say more fragile states, especially the ones here in the U.S. on the East Coast as they or Western as because you know outside of the U.S. soccer is the number one sport,
Yeah.
and that's not going to change. It's not going anywhere. As a matter of fact, soccer is so popular now that even Americans are starting to watch soccer.
Yeah. Shit, people say soccer is a religion.
Yeah, to most countries it is.
I mean, I like the New York FC just because it was a New York uh, club, but I don't understand soccer neither. Like I understand the rules and shit, and I play FIFA, but I don't understand how my man got $784 billion and he's gonna renegotiate his contract tomorrow.
For in the words of my man Dwayne's, for more money, more money, more money.
Shit.
I mean, Messi turned down the contract from Saudi Arabia and stayed where he was at. And these motherfuckers were offering him 400 million a year. Excuse me, because I was on there. I'm gonna say that again. 400 million a year. Not
Oh,
like not like a 5-year contract or a 10-year contract for the year.
I thought you said 400 billion. I was like, yo, I'm about to play soccer right now.
My man, 400 million a year.
I mean,
I tell all my friends, yo, if you have a son, fuck football, fuck basketball, fuck baseball. Teach him some fools, some football.
yo, word, shit. Pull a
I mean,
fucking gun out his
because
teacher.
if he can make it, he is making bank. I mean, because Messi's making bank, but so is Cristiano. You know what I'm saying, bro? The country that he played for made an exception for him because he is not married to the wife of to the mother of his kids, and in that country, that's against the law. Around the world, football is so strong that they made an exception for this man. That is the power of football outside of the United States.
Yeah. And I will argue that's like the Daytona 500 of the world. Because NASCAR is one of the biggest sports we got.
And all they do is going around in a circle.
Yep. They're making a left turn. They're making another left turn. Oh my God, they're making another left turn. What's going to happen now? They're making another left turn. My man, Jeff Dunham.
Yep. Hey, listen. And like my man Ricky Bobby used to say, if you ain't first, you last.
It was funny because his father's like, well, that doesn't even make any sense. You could be second, you could be third, you could be fourth, you could be fifth. Shit, the only places that you can acknowledge are first, second, and third. That's it.
Nah, very true. But yeah, man. Listen, I don't know how much NASCAR drivers get paid, but I'm pretty sure it's still not close to what a football player gets paid. And now, mind you, we see them in commercials here in the U.S. You can only imagine how many commercials are they doing overseas.
For football?
Yeah,
Well, shit. They're
think
doing
think
a lot of
think
overseas.
about this. Football is very international, and with the exception here in the United States, and we see football commercials or here in the United States, how we call it soccer. But
Yeah.
we even see the commercials. You know what I'm saying? Overseas, so not only are they making bank with their yearly contract, and I get it. It is, we're talking about Messi and Cristiano, whatever. But there's some regular fucking football players over there who their contract is better than any other contract that you can find here in the United States.
Yeah.
So and now
Their contract are better than some fucking megastars.
right, and overseas they're not only making bank with their contract, now they also have endorsements. Because I tell people, say, leave the United States and you'll see how many other different brands there are in the world that are not even mentioned here in the United States. But if you go overseas, you'll see all of them.
Yeah. Overseas doesn't really fuck with.
Well, there's
Yeah,
brands overseas that they're not here in the United States.
because you got to keep it simple.
You know what I'm saying? So you'll never even see those brands. But overseas, that brand could be this. Let's say a certain watch. Like I tell people straight out. Like the James Bond watch, the Omega watch. You see a ton of their commercials overseas, Europe, and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
You rarely see one of those commercials here in the United States. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, a Rolex is nice and fancy. Oh, the name is a Rolex. But have you seen some of those Omega watches?
No,
I
I
mean, it's the only watch the 007 wears for a reason.
word because it's shaking and not stirred.
You know, fucking come out with a mini rocket out of it. I mean, I don't know, but all jokes aside, there's a lot of brands that are that are not in the United States. That then they're like, yo, I don't even want to fucking promote my fucking brand in the United States.
What? There's a bigger market out there. Like, look at Kelly Rowland. She's worldwide bigger than Beyonce.
I don't doubt that. I really don't doubt that.
I mean, yo, there's a big untapped market over there in overseas. Like, look at fucking Dwight Howard. My man went overseas. He's dominating. He's making mad money, and he's chilling.
But you know what I'm
Now,
saying?
unless his body splits in half, and that's how he gets to play with the Asians over there. But
But look, all jokes aside, but even Stephon Marbury went overseas. He killed it over there. After nobody in the NBA wanted to deal with him, he went overseas, killed it over there. Won chips over there. It never could never win the championship here, but won chips overseas in China or wherever he was. He liked it so much. I think he even married an Oriental woman.
I mean, do you blame him?
Nah,
Somebody,
the majority of the women is loyal. Can't say that here in the U.S.
yeah, that's true.
Sorry for any females who are hearing, but that's the goddamn honest truth.
But sometimes they be hot too. They don't fit. They don't fit over here, but they fit over there.
Oh yeah, But again, what watch the MacGyver wear?
The Swiss Army knife.
He said his Swiss Army.
Because I felt like he had it. His watch could do everything. It had a 40-foot paracord cord in it that folded up to the size of a penny. It had a fucking wings for a plane.
Fuck,
Then
he
it
can
had shit
probably
for you to
use.
spark.
Wasn't there a little compartment that if he tapped it 2 times, a parachute came out of it too?
Yeah, but I don't remember seeing that shit in the show.
Nah, but yeah, I mean, I'm a, you know what? You got me on that one. I'm gonna have to look up what kind of watch he was wearing. I know it wasn't a goddamn Rolex. Yeah, see, look, eh, and that shit can do it all. It had a little laser in it too, didn't it? Well, nah, but yeah, but look, man. If I'm gonna if I'm gonna give anybody an advice, is teach your son to fucking play soccer.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Or at least
Like
teach
I
your
get,
son how to pass.
I get it. Football is exciting or whatever, but there's a lot of health risks with football. American football, universal football, which is soccer. I mean, what's the most they're gonna do? Sprain their legs?
No, you ever see these checks? Like these people be getting drop kicked in the ankles and shit. Them spikes be going through you, motherfucker. My back is broke, spinal. Yo,
I never,
I was watching
I've
the
never
World
seen
Cup.
an injury. I have never seen an injury that bad, but I've seen motherfuckers getting carted off in the U.S. So
Yeah, but yo, I remember watching this shit and my man was giving out flowers for the dead over there. This dude, this dude fucking got hit, or he thought he got hit. He flopped and laid on the field on some,
right,
yo, I'm hurt, stop the clock, I'm hurt. Give this man a red card. And the fucking EMTs picked him up, put him on like a little stretcher, took
right.
him off the field and threw him off the stretcher, and it just ran back. Like, nigga, we know that you are not fucking hurt.
Right. I mean, well, there's a reason why a lot of those places have brawls after time. But you
Word.
know what I'm saying? Listen, man. I just say, teach your kids to play soccer, because you never know if your kid can be Messi part two. Just better hope that kid break you off a little something, something.
Word. But shit, I mean, I think that's pretty much it, right? We
Yeah,
covered everything we could have.
yeah. We covered everything. We had a couple of no shows. Thanks, fellas.
Word. Fucking show.
He's probably going to show up at 11:30 while you're doing your recording and be like, "Yo, what happened? You guys are still on?"
Probably. I'm actually banking on that shit because my man hit me up, said, "Yo, I'm on my way home." I'm like, all right,
You're banking on it. Oh, this I gotta. If
yeah.
he does, I gotta know.
And he come, yo. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be like, as soon as we finish that shit, he's gonna be like, "I'm here.
Play
I'm
my
here."
music.
Word. I'm here, everyone. I'm here.
Yeah, but
Shit, but
listen, man. On that note, we've covered everything.
yeah.
To all the listeners, again, thank you for hearing our ramblings. Cause fuck it.
Word. We know what the fuck y'all thinking because we thinking the same shit. And also tomorrow, there's gonna be a special recording of the Wrestling with Knuckleheads. We're not gonna be live because we got a top secret project that we're doing. Hopefully, in the next couple weeks, we'll be able to show you what we're doing and all that other shit. So, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it is your friendly neighborhood Knuckleheads signing out.